Infinite suicide. Translation, Alan Chen. Transcript, Tankle. Note, this video can only provide the approximate time to pull with your right hand. Each person's Diabolos are different. Length of string is different, so the pulling feeling would be different for each person. Good luck. Hello all, today we are going to learn infinite suicide. We will do this step by step, so please don't try to skip ahead. To learn this without hitting your head against the wall, please learn this step by step. Endure through the steps. Demonstration. Goal: to be able to do this 100 times, each time perfectly done. If the Diabolo tilts, you can even correct it as you're pulling. Keep pulling so the Diabolo doesn't stop spinning. Essential technique. 1. Rap suicide, slow side. 2. Rap 5 times, release 5 times. Bearing only. Step by step. Step 1. Strong rap suicide. Strong rap suicide. Just doing this is not enough, there are 3 parts to it. First, when you release, stick needs to fly higher than your head. Two, suddenly pull with your right hand, so you'll have more time waiting for the stick to fly back. Remember, it's suddenly pull with your right hand after pulling, and the right hand just sits there waiting for the other stick to come back. Here is a bad example. I'm not pulling suddenly, but slowly pulling. Third, when doing rap suicide, there is a couple of seconds where the Diabolo is actually flying. Once you realize the 3 points, we can continue with infinite suicide. Slow motion. 1. Pull suddenly, with right hand. 2. Diabolo flies in mid-air. 3. Stick flies higher than head. If you can do this in your sleep, the infinite suicide is within reach. Step 2. Pull twice. When the Diabolo is flying after the pull, there's some time, and the right hand is very relaxed. During this time, you can quickly rap with your right hand, so you can repeat the rap suicide again. If you do this, you can do rap suicide twice. Make sure the stick flies higher than your head both times. Attention! Suddenly pull when the stick flies to about 45 degrees on the second pull. Not too early or too late. See demonstration. If you pull at the right time, you can really feel the Diabolo being pulled. Slow motion. First, pull Diabolo so it's higher than your stomach. Second, rap once with your right hand, relaxed. Third, when the stick flies to about 45 degrees, pull again with your right hand. You need to be able to do this in your sleep. Step 3, more than 3 reps. Once you can do 2, you simply repeat the process. Attention again, suddenly pull at the correct time is essential. We think it's about 45 degrees, but it's different for each person. Once you get the rhythm, it shouldn't be too hard. Slow motion. First, right hand, suddenly pull up, relaxed while wrapping. Second, make sure the Diabolo stays above your stomach. When the stick flies to around 45 degrees, pull again. Relaxed wrap. Stick flies to around 45 degrees, suddenly pull. Relaxed wrap. Stick flies to around 45 degrees, suddenly pull. Hint for non-bearing. The learning process is the same for both types of Diabolos, but the pulling time is different. For bearing Diabolos, 45 degrees is pretty good. But for non-bearing Diabolos, you want to pull around 90 degrees to 180 degrees. If you pull too early, the Diabolo will lose a lot of speed. Pay attention to the exact moment you should pull. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Random rhythm. Usually we tend to rush and pull faster and faster, breaking the rhythm needed to do this trick. For practice, do this as slow as possible. If you can do this trick slowly, you will be able to do this quickly. You need to take care of each sudden pull. If you can do this slowly, it'll be easier for you to do variations too. Mistake 2. The Diabolo and the string stays low, not high enough. If the string doesn't fly high, it's usually because you didn't pull hard enough with your right hand. To fix, simply pull harder at the suddenly pull. If you think the Diabolo doesn't fly back high enough at the suddenly pull, try pulling harder, it'll fly back up. Extended tricks. 1. Left-handed infinite suicide. We have a separate video for this. Once you mastered 100 right-hand suicide, left hand shouldn't be too hard. 2. Zoo-on suicide. This is especially easy after learning left-handed infinite suicide. 3. Try different ways of setting up the infinite suicide. That's it. Class dismissed.